Stephanie, you have an amazing story, and I can't wait to hear a little bit more of it on camera. Tell me about what trade you're in and how you got there.
Well, I'm in the electrical trade, and how I got there was I was merely looking for a career change. I started off doing public relations straight out of high school. I realized after several internships throughout the summer that wasn't it. It wasn't paying off my student debt. I was working for free. I was doing a lot of hours. And it really just wasn't paying. So I said, you know what? I need a job that's more stable, a job that's more sustainable, and it's going to financially take me into the future. So I knew a girl that I worked with at the KEG at the time, and she had told me she was also in construction. And I said, well, if you like it, since we're friends, like, you know, we like similar things, maybe I'll think about it. She's like, yeah, take a look into HVAC, electrical or plumbing. I just did my research, and boom, there was electrical. I heard an ad on a radio for a pre-apprentice school. So I'm like, wow, the universe is speaking to me. And I just called them up and I enrolled, and my career started from there.
That's incredible. And now you've been an electrician, licensed electrician you've been in the game for 9 years now.
Yeah, 9 years. I've been in the game for 9 years. I recently got my license last year, so it's been a year already. Thank you. It happened so fast.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me, now that you're a veteran electrician, what piece of advice would you give to somebody who is just starting out and hoping to get into the trades or thinking about getting into the trades?
The advice I would give would be to get educated and stay educated. Keep on, when I say stay educated, is keep taking the initiative to dive into different courses that will enhance your trade knowledge for the better, will just shape you, make you more employable, and keep you employed. So that would be my advice, is research where you got to go so you have that direction. And once you get there, continue your education.
Okay. I love that answer. That's great. Can I, as a contractor myself, can I give one piece of advice to all Sparkies?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Clean up after yourselves.
We never do. We never will.
I know.
Throw it on the floor.
There's someone else to clean it up, right? Oh man, that's wonderful. Have you ever had any mentors in your life? And if so, you know, what advice would you give to somebody who's young who's trying to get a mentor?
Yeah, so I've had mentors in my journey, specifically more towards my license, me getting into my licensed ticketed position of being an electrician, and she's been a real big help to me. My goal is eventually becoming a well-rounded electrician and getting off of the tools, so she's helped me find my direction that way. And for anyone young getting into the trade, young or old, but new to the trade itself, I would say at any time you could get a mentor, get one, because we all need direction. We don't know everything, and to have, you know, someone that has the experience to guide you through those hurdles is definitely an upside to having a mentor.
Okay, that's a great answer. I'm going to ask one more question before I let you go. Okay, tell me. You'll give me the minds like, I want to go home, Sammy. No, but tell me, you know, what is it? And this might be a little too personal, but I find in the trades, the things that have taught me the best lessons are the times that I've failed at something or that I've made mistakes. You know, I found that in the trades, some of the things that have taught me the best lessons are when I failed or when I've made mistakes. Can you tell me about a time that perhaps you failed at something and what you learned from that?
Yeah, there's been many times in the trade where I personally feel like I failed, but now that I've grown and gotten to this point of being a licensed journey person, I realize that those fails were never fails. They were just lessons to prepare me for the next hurdle. And, you know, I could say that because there are times as a third-term apprentice, I'm getting jobs to be in the mechanical room by myself, learn those prints, and pipe all the pipes before my foreman gets back. And it's like, I'm in there saying, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, I say a little prayer and I get it done. Needless to say, the boss came back and said, Steph, your work looks like crap.
Yeah.
And I had to eat it and be like, you know what? It does.
Yeah.
It looks bad. So the accountability and knowing to say, like, he gave me the opportunity to do it again. I wasn't like, no, it's good. You know, I didn't try to defend the fact that it looked bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it taught me a lesson to say, you know what, take your time and do it right the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you will never do work that poorly again, right?
That's
Or at least that particular type of work, because now you've learned the lesson, right? Oh, that's fantastic. Well, you know what? I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us and sharing your knowledge with the next generation of builders, because that's what this is all about. Good luck in your career.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.